Very excited to be here. First time new farmers, and we're excited to learn as much as we can today. Meet some good people, hopefully take this information back to Poolsville and use it on the farm.
Yep.
Get more effective.
This is our fourth time coming to the Small Farm Conference, and we find it intriguing because you get an opportunity to talk to other farmers that are in similar situations as yourself. And the knowledge that you gain in interaction is invaluable.
I was talking to someone earlier here as a specialty crop, and he's trying to figure out where to sell it. So perhaps he can find someone here that might be able to direct you where to find that. And also it teaches you about extension, other services that are available to small farmers. So it's a great opportunity for people to learn how to grow and expand their business.
We are very excited to be in this Small Farm Conference that we have been preparing for the last 9 months. And we're looking forward to serve the farmers and visitors at this 12th Small Farm Conference at the University of Maryland, Eastern Shore.
We're very enthused this year to have a very diverse program. We had 2 speakers here this year talking about smart beekeeping, what you need to have, the basic tools, the basic equipment, and also talking about disease prevention for those who are already raising bees and things that they can do a little bit more effectively.
I'm here talking with the conference attendees about how to keep bees on your small farm and what's involved. So do they have the time commitment, the cost to get into beekeeping, and what's involved in a seasonal management basis. I just wanted to give people something to think about, something concrete that they could mull over in their minds and come to a conclusion on as to whether or not it would be the right fit for them.
Today I'm concentrating on the business side. Went to a session that talked about loans and talked about who you can look to for support and so on. Lots of interesting questions asked and lots of good answers.
We touched on how to obtain the capital and how to gain access to the funds that you need for your operation to be successful, especially in those early on years. We talked about some of the hurdles that those folks encounter and how to address those, and just being diligent and doing your research and having all your ducks in a row when you go to meet with your lender.
Farmers are huge on sustainability and living off the land, and not only are fermented foods something that we can do to preserve our food longer, but it's something that traditionally we did for those reasons, but also for the health benefits. I teach this class because it's very hard to wrap our brains around fermenting foods. And so I hope that they are empowered and have the confidence now to do this on their own.
So on the Eastern Shore, last statistics were there was 42,500 individuals on the shore that don't know where their next meal is coming from. So the benefit to this program for our food insecure clients is that they're receiving fresh produce that's nutrient dense, that's going to be much more healthy than going to Walmart and buying ramen noodles or Kool-Aid. So here I'm hoping to connect with a farmer or two that may have excess produce going to waste on his or her farm, and seeing if we can work to distribute across the Eastern Shore and maybe even the state of Maryland.
I'm Johnny Moe, the musical chef. I play guitar and I cook. Been cooking for my whole life pretty much. I absolutely love it, and I was able to combine my 2 passions, which are music and food, into one awesome career. I just talked about my general background, how farmers can get to know their local restaurateurs and kind of hand select the ingredients that they're growing for chefs and restaurants. And small farmers can work with local chefs and the public in general to get their delicious food and products out there to everybody. It's just really special to be able to list the name of local farms on your menu and be proud as a chef that you're serving a local product that's good for the environment, good for our kids, good for the future, and grown right here in our backyard.
This has been a really great conference. Everybody's been very friendly, interested in learning. Even though it was directed at the agricultural community, I found that it was relevant to my own life too, as somebody working in a totally different sector.
All the knowledge that we gained from last year's conference, we were able to implement it in our farming operation. Individuals from the Extension Service here, in particular at the University of Maryland Eastern Shore, have been able to help us, and that's been an ongoing conversation.
It was wonderful. It was jam-packed with information. I'll come back every year. Everybody's so warm. There's a lot of good material. I would highly recommend it, yes.
This conference has really been very successful over the years. It's been a way for farmers to come together to be able to network with other farmers, to learn from different ag service providers, some really new ways in which they can improve their way of farming. We found this conference to be very successful for them. We've received so many wonderful comments and testimonials from ones, and so if you're interested in farming or even maybe giving it some thought, we encourage you to attend our conference. We thoroughly think you'll enjoy it.